no doubt looking for revenge for the events of last May, although I suppose it's fair to say that whatever happens, they'll never really quite erase the memory of that historic night when Arsenal snatched the championship from them. Here's Tony Adams, the Arsenal captain. And one of the imponderables, of course, so far as Arsenal are concerned, is going to be their attitudes after that shattering defeat at Oldham in midweek in the Littlewoods Cup. George Graham saying that was a totally unacceptable performance by an Arsenal side. They certainly need to put in an acceptable performance to have any chance of beating Liverpool today. Rocastle, Quinn. There's O'Leary. Oh, a total miskick by O'Leary. Rush has pounced on it. Houghton is through the middle. And a great chance for Liverpool against the post. Arsenal are saved after the mistake by O'Leary, and a great break by Rush and by Houghton. What an amazing break and an amazing escape for Arsenal. Jimmy Greaves?
Well, actually, Ray Houghton should have scored there. I know it's easy to criticise a player so early on in the game in the first minute when you're not fully warmed up and things are not going for you, but great ball in by Ian Rush. He's looked up, he's done all the right things. I think he'd be disappointed he didn't score.
Here's Hansen. Now Burrows. Staunton to Burrows. Hansen. Swift challenge there by Adams. And Venison, I'm not sure whether Venison has taken a knock in these early minutes, but he came over to the bench and had a word with Kenny Dalglish, number 7. There goes Venison jumping for it. Well, with Glenn Hussein, in fact, his own teammate. But he clearly is slightly concussed, I imagine. And here is Peter Beardsley now on as a substitute. It's a nice piece of skill there by Quinn. Thomas gets it out towards Rocastle. He's deceived Staunton, played the cross in, Grobbelaar down as both Groves and Smith went in.
Good piece of football that by Rocastle, who is looking quite dangerous for Arsenal at the moment.
And the favourite to score the first goal, Ian Rush, at 5-1. But at the moment it's Barnes. Freeland playing it in. Lukic. And such is Rush's returning confidence, particularly after that goal last week against Millwall. He was saying before the game, yeah, I think I might get the first one today as well. At the moment it's Arsenal in possession. Richardson. That's a lovely ball played to Quinn. In turn, tried to get Perry Groves in. Rocastle's after this one, but it was Hussein who got it as far as Michael Thomas. And now Dixon, who's not a bad crosser of the ball, and hit by Quinn straight into the chest of Grobbelaar.
Well, now that Quinn's had that shot, I think Rushy at 5-1's not a bad bet, Brian, is it? Can't I?
Actually, he is looking, here he comes after this one again. This is a part of his play. He does like to hustle defenders. And he's looking a bit more the part in Rush these last couple of weeks. But at the moment it's Beardsley. Oh, and he's got past O'Leary. He's trying to get Barnes in onto that left foot and chip across there. And the Copper claiming it was a handball by Dixon. And the referee has given a penalty. Dixon unsure about it, but the Cop, I must say, reacted instantly. The referee, I think, probably looked at the linesman as well. Here's Barnes, and we may get a better view from this reverse angle shot here.
I think
it came off his hand, but Dixon would probably say it was accidental, and there was no intention meant, but referee Peck has given the penalty to Liverpool. Barnes will take it. And saved! Tries to get in again, and this time it was hooked behind fittingly by Dixon for the corner.
I think with respect, Brian, that was fair justice. It was a very unfortunate penalty. It was one-handed, the penalty, and it was a great one-handed save. Justice all round.
But here's Houghton. So Liverpool still coming forward towards Hussein, just wide of the post. Barnes, who scored 3 times from the spot this season. And Lukic, it was a splendid piece of goalkeeping by John Lukic, flinging himself to the right there.
Certainly was a great save.
Possibly moving a little bit before the kick was taken.
Brian, you've got to move a bit before the kick's taken.
Whelan working hard through that midfield. So too was Thomas for Arsenal. It's Liverpool's throw. McMahon. Beardsley just getting there a fraction before Adams. Houghton. Rush. And now Quinn can bring it away. Smith is offside at the moment. Quinn's got to hold on to it. And the boot was stuck out there by Staunton. Dixon getting back under a lot of pressure from McMahon and gets the corner. Taken by Staunton. Now Barnes. Trying to dummy a yard out of Dixon. Rush just a fraction too high for Rush. A lovely piece of play by Barnes. It looked almost impossible that he could get that ball across, but he found enough space to do it, and it was a devastating cross as well. Rush again. McMahon driving it! Steve McMahon, only the second of the season, and Liverpool's pressure pays off at last.
Oh, and what a great goal as well. I mean, we're not going to see a ball struck sweeter this season than this, are we? Super, right along the ground, giving John Lukic no chance.
Whelan, who's done so much good work. Rush holding off his man, playing it back. A very good ball played back by Rush. Barry Groves. Here's Arsenal's throw, though. Groves with it. And a missile thrown into the Liverpool penalty area by Groves. There it is. Richardson trying to get in there. Rocastle's shot.
Well, that sums it up a little bit as well, doesn't it? So to put it into perspective, it's been Liverpool, and quite rightly so. They've been the much better side this one.
Beardsley winning it against Adams. But Dixon getting it away. Hussein for Liverpool. In comes Rocastle, supported by Thomas, supported by Richardson, but it's Barnes now. Whelan, a lovely ball. Beardsley on the far side. Rush racing through the middle. Still with Beardsley. Rush! Another chance has gone away. That's so unlike Ian Rush. And it was some splendid work by Beardsley. Jimmy Greaves.
It was indeed. It was a great ball by Steve McMahon, and I don't know what Ian was doing there.
Away we go again. Liverpool leading 1-0. Richardson's little header to Thomas. Back to Richardson again. Groves. Barnes, lovely bit of skill by Barnes, and away he goes. Groves is after him. Beardsley waiting in the middle. Rush coming up on the far side. It's a great cross in there by Barnes. Always tempting Lukic to come, but Lukic always feeling he couldn't quite get there, and Rush almost getting on the end of it. But it's Quinn at the other end now as Smith goes marauding forwards, but Obalar gets it for Liverpool. Great work by Barnes, and here's Staunton now for Liverpool. Richardson, Groves. McMahon. It's a place for brave men out there today.
It was again a duel between Richardson and McMahon there.
Thomas Nice touch. Quinn. Smith. Richardson. Wilson just get to Winterburn. Houghton couldn't quite get to it. And the flag is up on the far side against Michael Thomas. A free kick to Liverpool. Michael Thomas, 22. You'll remember that night in May the rest of his life. And I suppose if he goes on playing until he's 40, unless he maybe scores a winning goal for England in a World Cup final, he will never, ever quite equal that moment. But he scored that amazing goal right at the end that clinched the title for Arsenal. Beardsley. Barnes. Weaving his way through. This is Barnes. And it was vintage Barnes as well. Rocastle. Seem to be putting Rocastle away on that left flank at the moment. This is Winterburn making the break. I haven't seen many Arsenal men from the back coming forward. That time it's Whelan getting it away. And there's a free kick. I can only think that free kick was for the foul by Burrows on the other side there against Winterburn.
I think it was. To be critical of the big two up front, and one has to be, they're not showing at all. They're not giving their midfield players or anybody who's getting the ball a target to hit.
Richardson's free kick for Arsenal. Plenty of height there in the box, but in fact it came in low and it needed a challenge of Ronnie Whelan to get it behind for the Arsenal corner. They will surely look for the likes of Smith and Quinn here. Quinn has taken a deep position on the edge of the penalty area. Now he's making his run. Smith coming in behind him. It's Smith's header. And Perry Groves almost in there. Alan Smith in there, kicked away by Houghton. Richardson turning it back again. Liverpool not out of the wood yet. In the end, Quinn's header is gathered by Grobbelaar. Splendid piece of work by Alan Smith. And it needed Houghton at that post to keep Liverpool in front. And Arsenal really carrying this fight to Liverpool now. They're having a good second half. But suddenly Beardsley's away. He's onside. He's got Rush up there with him. O'Leary backing off him. And Winterburn coming in to tidy it up and clear his lines for Arsenal. Minutes, 1-0. Wolves to Richardson. And now O'Leary. It's Hussein's header. Gibson. O'Leary. It's a brave little header there by McMahon. And he finds Beardsley in turn, looks for Rush. Brought down. He was a little unfortunate there, Adams. And it's a free kick for Liverpool.
Yeah, he was unlucky. I don't think you can blame Tony Adams for this. The ball was running away from both of them, actually.
We're having a conversation now. Who's going to take it? Well, that's something Arsenal don't know. And Lukic would like to know. It's going to be Barnes. Curled brilliantly! What a fabulous free kick goal! What a glorious moment of pure football skill from John Barnes. Whelan runs over it. Barnes in true Brazilian style floats it inch perfect wide of Lukic. And Liverpool are 2 up. Jimmy Greaves.
Well, it's something in the game that you can make as much provision for as you want to. You can practice, you can get your line right, you can do whatever you want for hours on end. But when a flash of brilliance like that comes up, there's nothing anyone can do about it.
Groves with a throw for Arsenal. Richardson get on the end of this one? Can Winterburn? Oh, Winterburn was just got his finger on the trigger for that one, just as Dixon did as well. Grobbelaar plunging across his goal, but it finishes up in the pocket. It's still 2-0 to Liverpool. Struck a good ball there, Lee Dixon. His 3 goals this season have all come from the penalty spot. Adams getting above Beardsley. Hayes. To Smith. Staunton's in there. Smith! And Arsenal have pulled one back with Alan Smith. An untidy goal, but a valuable one for all that. And who knows, we might get quite a finish here now.
It was a very untidy goal. It was a total mix-up, really. None of the Liverpool players going for it, and Smith got his toe to it.
So Liverpool lead 2-1. Barnes. Smith. Staunton. Barnes, away he goes again. But Smith's after him. Barnes shrugs him off. Ooh, nearly went all the way there. The referee looked towards the situation, thought about the penalty, and decided otherwise.
And again, another great Barnes run, but I don't think so. I think it was just a question of losing his balance.
Mann. Played back there by Houghton, and that might put his defence in some problem, but Hussein just gets it back as Groves went in. Inside the last minute, but there will be some injury time as Rush gets away from Johnson. This is the real Rush, but that wasn't.
That really was a great run by Ian Rush. A real striker's run. It was a superb effort. Just a shame that the finish was really bad.
Drop kick high towards Smith. Thomas. Almost getting it through to Perry Groves, and for a moment it looked as though Hansen might embarrass Grobbelaar. Another throw to Arsenal. And if they're going to save it, they've got to save it quickly now. Smith touched on again. A flick on once more to Groves. A flick on to Winterburn. And here's Hayes on the far side. But Burrows was there to clear his lines for Liverpool. But it's Arsenal's throw. They want the ball quickly. Goodness knows there's precious little time for them. 2-1 down to Liverpool. The long throw by Perry Groves. Beardsley with a cushion header there. Houghton getting it away to Rush. Loses it to Rocastle. McMahon gets it away. Beardsley. Only Johnson is back. Rush coming up for him. Can Beardsley do it alone? Tries to get it through to Rush. But there's an infringement, and Arsenal get a free kick. A really enjoyable game of football here at Anfield this afternoon. And a final whistle.